My dear, I really want to kiss you right now. I want to hold you in my arms and press my lips gently against yours, savoring the softness, the warmth, and the passion that ignites between us. I long to explore every inch of you, to feel the way our lips move in harmony, the way our tongues clash and tease each other in a dance of love and desire. I want to lose myself in the intoxicating sensation of our breaths mingling, our hearts pounding in unison, our bodies pressed so close together that they become one. I miss you so much, my love. Every moment without you feels incomplete, as if a part of me is missing. All I want is to see you, talk to you, hold you close, and feel the warmth of your embrace. I keep thinking about the beautiful moments we will share when we are finally together. Every time I close my eyes, I see us lost in each other's gaze, my fingers gently tracing the contours of your face, memorizing every detail. I imagine the soft, tender smile that graces your lips when you see the love in my eyes, the love that my heart holds so deeply for you. I picture us embracing each other, my head resting on your chest, listening to the soothing rhythm of your heartbeat. Our eyes are closed, and the world around us fades away into peaceful silence. There is no rush, no distractions, just the serenity of being wrapped in each other's arms. It feels like heaven, as if my paradise exists nowhere else but with you. I dream of these moments every day, longing for the day when they become reality. I also imagine us walking hand in hand, with no particular destination, just enjoying the simple pleasure of being together. We talk, we laugh, we steal glances at each other filled with happiness and love. I picture us pausing to admire the beauty around us, but nothing is as beautiful as the way you look at me, the way you make me feel cherished and adored. These moments are what I crave the most, just being with you, basking in the warmth of your presence, and feeling the love between us grow stronger with every passing second. My dear, I long for these precious moments with you. I crave you so badly that it feels unbearable at times. My hands ache to touch you, to run my fingers through your hair, to feel the softness of your skin. My lips yearn to taste you, to lose themselves in endless kisses filled with passion and love. My eyes long to see you, to drink in your beauty, to watch the way you smile when you're happy. My ears ache to hear your voice, the sound that brings me comfort and joy. Every fiber of my being is yearning for you, calling out for you, desperate to bridge this painful distance between us. There are so many times when I miss you so much that I start imagining you are right here with me. I close my eyes, and I see us lying down together, your arms wrapped around me, our bodies tangled in the warmth of each other's embrace. I can almost feel your heartbeat against mine, the way your breath tickles my skin, the way your presence soothes every restless thought in my mind. It feels so real, so vivid, that for a moment, I forget that you're not actually here. Sometimes, when the ache of missing you becomes too much to bear, I find myself hugging my pillow, pretending it's you. I whisper your name, longing for you to whisper mine in return. I kiss your pictures, hoping, just for a second, that they will come to life and that I will see your beautiful face before me. I reread our old conversations, cherishing every word, letting them bring me the comfort that my heart craves in your absence. I truly want you with me, my love. I dream of the day when we will no longer be separated by distance, when I can wake up every morning to the sight of your sleepy eyes and the warmth of your body next to mine. I hope for the moment when we will finally be able to build a life together, to share not just stolen moments but a lifetime of love, laughter, and happiness. This distance is unbearable at times, but I hold on to the hope that soon, we will be together, and this longing will be replaced by the bliss of your presence. I love you so much, baby. More than words can ever express. It is my deepest wish to spend every moment of my life with you, to cherish you, to love you in all the ways you deserve. I want to show you how deeply you are loved, how much I care for you, and how much you mean to me. I want to prove to you the depth of my emotions, my sincerity, and my unwavering commitment to you. One day, I know that we will be together, with nothing standing between us. One day, I will no longer have to dream about holding you, I will do it for real. I will kiss you whenever I want, hold you as long as I desire, and love you with all my heart. One day, we will come together and become one forever. Until then, my love, know that my heart belongs to you, and it always will. My love, not every day is filled with sunshine and roses. Life is not always easy, and everyone carries their own burdens, struggles, and responsibilities. Most people are busy trying to manage their lives efficiently, juggling work, family, personal commitments, and unforeseen challenges. In this fast-paced world, it's common for people to get so caught up in their daily routines that they don't always have the time to reach out or express their emotions as often as they would like. But just because someone isn't able to communicate regularly doesn't mean they don't care. It's easy to become consumed by our own emotions and difficulties, but we must remember that others have their own battles too. Often, we find ourselves feeling neglected or unimportant when someone doesn't give us the attention we desire. We tend to focus on how we feel rather than considering what the other person might be experiencing. This one-sided perspective can create misunderstandings and lead to unnecessary conflicts. Many relationships suffer, and some even fall apart, simply because partners fail to understand and empathize with each other. Instead of communicating openly and patiently, we allow assumptions and doubts to take over. A simple lack of response to a message or a missed call can trigger countless negative thoughts, making us feel rejected or unloved when, in reality, the other person may be dealing with something entirely unrelated to us. Our minds are incredibly creative, and unfortunately, they often lean toward worst-case scenarios. If someone doesn't answer our call, our initial reaction might be to assume they're just busy. However, as time passes, we start overthinking. We begin to wonder why they didn't pick up, and suddenly, a flood of negative thoughts takes over. We might think, maybe they don't want to talk to me. Maybe they're mad at me. Maybe they're losing interest in me. What if they're ignoring me on purpose? What if they don't care about my feelings? These thoughts spiral out of control, filling our minds with insecurities and doubts that may have no real basis in reality. The truth is, there are countless reasons why someone might not respond immediately. They could have put their phone on silent, been in a meeting, caught up in an important task, or simply needed a moment to themselves. But instead of considering these logical explanations, we let our fears take control. Society has conditioned us to think of the worst first, training us to doubt rather than trust. And when these negative thoughts take root, they can damage our relationships, creating distance where there was once closeness. This is why it is so important to be patient, understanding, and open-minded in relationships. Before jumping to conclusions, we should remind ourselves that the other person is human too, with their own emotions, struggles, and commitments. Not every action, or lack of action, is a reflection of how they feel about us. By practicing empathy, we can strengthen our bonds and avoid unnecessary misunderstandings. Instead of assuming the worst, let's try to give our loved ones the benefit of the doubt. One of the foundations of a strong relationship is trust. Trusting your partner means believing in their love and commitment, even when they are not constantly reassuring you. No one enjoys having to explain themselves repeatedly, especially when they are already dealing with stress. If we continue to doubt our loved ones and demand constant justification, they will eventually grow tired and frustrated. This can lead to emotional exhaustion and resentment, pushing them further away rather than bringing them closer. Instead of focusing on doubts and insecurities, let's make an effort to recognize the positive aspects of our relationships. Appreciate the moments of love, kindness, and support rather than dwelling on fleeting moments of absence or silence. Life is too short to waste on unnecessary negativity. When we choose to trust, communicate, and understand, our relationships become healthier and more fulfilling. It's also important to cultivate a sense of inner peace and emotional stability. Relying too much on external validation can make us overly sensitive to minor issues. If we constantly seek reassurance from others, we may struggle with feelings of insecurity whenever we don't receive immediate attention. But when we develop self-confidence and inner strength, we become more resilient in our relationships. We learn to approach situations with a calm and rational mind rather than reacting impulsively. Of course, this doesn't mean we should ignore genuine problems in a relationship. If someone consistently makes you feel unimportant or disregards your emotions, it's crucial to communicate your feelings openly and honestly. However, there is a difference between addressing real concerns and creating unnecessary doubts based on assumptions. Healthy relationships are built on trust, respect, and understanding, not on constant suspicion and fear. At the end of the day, love is not about demanding attention or control, it is about supporting each other, even when times get tough. When we take the time to understand our partners, to trust their intentions, and to communicate openly, we create a strong foundation for lasting love. Instead of overthinking and assuming the worst, let's make an effort to think positively. Let's remind ourselves that the people we love are doing their best, just as we are. Life has a way of surprising us in the best possible ways when we learn to let go of unnecessary worries. If you take a step back and truly reflect on what I'm saying, you'll realize the truth in these words. Otherwise, well, you might just end up getting mad at me too. But my hope is that you'll see the wisdom in choosing trust, patience, and love over fear and doubt. Relationships thrive when we nurture them with understanding, and when we do, life becomes more beautiful than we could have ever imagined.